Alright, gonna do a quick sound check on here to make sure we're good. Alright, sounds alright. I'm gonna get the volume up in the headphones a little bit. You have to pardon me for being kind of quiet because, once again, wife has gone to bed. And we are doing what we can to keep it down so that way she can get a little bit of sleep before she has to go work with the Minnesota Twins tomorrow. But even with all that, welcome to the stream. If you are not familiar with what's going on, I am currently raising funds for my wife to get out to experience something that's once in a lifetime at Carnegie Hall in New York City. Her choir, the Morris Park Singers, were invited out to perform at Carnegie Hall. However, in order to get out there and get back, nobody is helping them foot the bill, and each person has to come up with the fund individually to get out there, perform, and get back. That's where I come in. I am doing this Elden Ring stream because it's one of the only ways I know how to get eyes on anything is to uh, give you the absolute worst gameplay I possibly can and die a lot in the process. um, but yeah, this is what I'm doing to help raise funds for her. Quick shout out to Rachel, who yesterday donated to the fund for Laura to go to New York. So, Rachel, thank you very much. I didn't even catch that until about 5 minutes ago. I feel bad that I didn't see it earlier. Usually we get updates, whether it be pop-up or Facebook or something like that. Like, hey, something's happened with your campaign. We didn't get that. And I just found out that you donated, and I didn't even say anything. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I will make sure to let Laura know. And we'll just keep saying it. We very much appreciate everybody who has donated so far. It's been eye-opening, to say the least. And sorry, I'm getting situated as we get ready to go and kill some ants here. But yeah, the outpouring of support from family and friends have been nothing short of humbling, to say the least. So I personally just want to say thank you on behalf of Laura for the donations and the considerations you've been giving her in order to live out this dream of hers. So, with that said, we should get on the way. What do I have for arrows at this point? I have a 99. I could do with a few more, though. So I'm going to go pick up some arrows before I beat up on some ants. And yes, I understand that I am delaying simply because every time I see those ants, I'm like, ugh. Cannot stand those ants. A lot of the insects that From Software makes in their games are just repulsive. And I love it.
You again. I don't want it.
All right, let's spend the remainder of our balance on some arrows, because I have a feeling we are going to be dying a lot.
All done? Well, you...
And back up to Einsel. Ainsel or Ainsel. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sure somebody who watches this later on will say, it's pronounced this way. We have more than enough for what I want. I'm going to use that because we have a section coming up where there is a enemy that I'm going to want to have to snipe. Okay, unfortunately we have to go through there because yuck. You know what? I'm delaying even more. I want to see if I can upgrade my blade one more time. You just don't want to deal with the ants. Yeah, you're right. I do not want to deal with those. Bleh. Yeah.
Well, I took you for dinner, man, to lay out your own.
Okay, I still can't upgrade it anyway. I wish I could. I guess I gotta go beat up on ants now. Okay. We'll do it. It's okay. Alright, time to do a little testing here. Sir? Okay, so it kind of cuts through them like butter. Let's get the one that's down. Why do you guys turn around like that? That one just wants to be stubborn. Come off the wall, sir. Yeah, I wish we could upgrade our blade a little bit more. I could go to the other side of Liurnia over here, get the smith real quick, and then upgrade that way, but you know what? It's not like I'm going to be yeah, it's not like I'm going to be doing any delving of or delving into stuff out of the anticipated order that I wanted to do things. I'm just going to get a couple of stones.
Well, I presume.
He's part of a quest line too. I should have. I keep forgetting. I don't want to mash through those.
Oh, pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask, is it? I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals. An old codger who refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able.
You just need one.
Oh, watch when I'm absorbed in my smithing. I lose sight of all else. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all. You don't know how hard it is not to break anything while I work.
I still wouldn't have the necessary runes to purchase that anyway. It's what, 6,000?
Some
Yeah, 6,000 for one of them. Where can I get some souls quickly? Around here. Yeah, around here there's some balloon marionette enemies that if you shoot them down, you'll get some golden runes out of them. I kind of want to save those so that way if I have to level, though, that'd be nice to have. All right. I didn't think I was going to do housekeeping stuff this early, but here we are. I really should invest in getting the golden scarab, too. This would be a sequence break if I decided to go for that. Let me check something out here first.
Greetings, are you here for spit?
I haven't even updated this guy yet.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your own.
Then if I got a 4, I could actually upgrade to a 5 for my meteoric ore blade. I don't want to get rid of my skills. I really don't. I won't use the S-Stock. I won't use that. I won't use that, but I'm still going to keep it. Won't use you or you. That already has quick step on it.
Greedy, you here for...
See, had I thought well enough in advance, then I would have done all this prep work before I got into the stream. No, I apologize for this. I thought it was going to go. Are you sure you're not doing this just to avoid the ants? Yes, positive. Not really, but that should be it. Perfect. Cast, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going to farm up to maybe 15,000 just to be safe. Should be 5 casts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be really nice if he had the golden eyes. That would mean more runes for my character. However, I am not going to complain with easy money. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We used to avoid those guys like the plague, or I used to avoid those guys like the plague. Now that I know that I have a rock chucking ability that can do enough. All right, let's go upgrade our Night Buddy first. Then we'll concentrate on getting stuff
Greedy, you here
for...
for...
I have enough for a +5. Nice.
Greedy,
Okay,
you here
how
for...
much is that again? I'm sorry. just over 5,200. 53
I
almost.
feel like I'm really coming to grips with spirit tuning of late. I can see how and why immortal essence exists. A spirit under the Golden Order. I can understand their yearnings, what they become drawn to. Master Hugh said it himself, actually, that I'm no mere apprentice any longer. Once again, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Roderica, the certified spirit tuner.
Oh, I even got the curtsy. Nice.
Well, I took you no
So
man to
5,300
retire.
for that as well. Well, he's got to talk first.
The girl has come a long way. As ever, time and technique have made her stronger. 'Tis good to see. An imprisoned monster does not deserve an apprentice. Or a daughter. But at times, that's precisely what she feels like to me. I've gone soft.
So it'd just be 800 plus probably another 1,200 after that to get it up to a +5. So at least 2,000 for that, plus 6,000 for the actual stone. We need about 12,000 runes. Man. Alright, well, I guess I got 12 giants to kill. Again, sorry about this. I didn't realize that I had all this housekeeping stuff that I wanted to do before I actually head down into the river area. Did he really go down after 2 casts? Odd. Yeah, it's good, but it's still odd. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, 3 casts that time. Hopefully this doesn't take... I mean, it's still going to take a little bit, but I know how monotonous it can be as somebody watching being like, well, all you're doing is killing one person over and over and over again. Welcome to the grind for runes if you want to do anything worthwhile. Again, probably something I could have taken care of off camera, but ended up thinking about it way too late, and by the time I ended up getting to it, I was already down in the river trying to clear out some ants, and now I'm not, so I apologize. It'll be a little bit before we get to the river itself, but it won't be too much longer, I can say that. Forecast that time, I'm confused. We have enough for the stone now. You know, it confuses me. He sees and feels the rocks getting chucked at him. But he doesn't turn around in the direction he was hit. See, I don't get why sometimes he'll go down in 3 casts and other times he'll go down in like 5. Never figured out the mechanic. I know I'm hitting some weak spots, but he didn't go down that time. Odd, but okay. There we go. One more time, and I think we should be good. I think. I have not been known for my good or critical thinking skills, so I apologize if this ends up not being the case. Popping a squat there in the middle of the pet. See, it took 2 that time to put him down. Like, what happened? My confusion is vast. Okay. Back up to North Liurnia Shore. And the air conditioner just kicked off, so I can actually kind of hear myself think. And I can speak a little bit softer. Hop up on this rock. Yeah, there we go.
Well, then I presume these old bones serve their purpose.
I could talk and further the storyline for him, but I want to keep things as pure to my run through as possible. I'll buy one of you. There we go. And as long as we're at it,
Greetings. Are you here for...
still coming up a little bit short.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
I don't need Dew-Kissed Herba. hate selling you just because you're out of my collection then, but that's fine. Still coming up a touch short for what we require. That short bow is terrible anyway. Alright, we should be good now.
Greta, are you here for...
Alright, we should be set.
That no matter.
I know we could upgrade that, but I'm not going to. I want to go back here. All right, now we should be good to go. I'm so sorry about that. Dude jumped ahead a little bit here on my checklist, so let's go back and kind of check this out. This time let's start with Big Bud over here. Much better. All three of them coming down this time? Go. What did you drop? Formic Rock. That is another crafting thing that you can get. Yeah, come on out. There we go. Yeah, 2 hits instead of 3. I will take that. Oh, you little jerk. Oh, sir. You're gonna spit poison at me this whole time, aren't you? Yep, I figured. Come on over. God, I hate those. A third one. Yes, I am too plump to get through there. Aww. Now I got the game calling me fat. Alright, let's backtrack. We're gonna go back this way. Whoa. that they're not hurting me as much as I thought that they would. Smithing Zone 3. Oh, yuck. I remember this place. Now they're all going to come after me. Re-hit it. Go. I will say, though, that Golden Rune 10 will come in handy. Man, people are being loud in the apartment tonight. Ooh, the Twins beat Kansas City tonight. Just got the ticker on ESPN. Oh, not what I wanted to do, but sure, we'll waste a fire arrow. Anything else? All right, there we go. And I don't think there's anything else that we can do at this point that's coming up on. Yeah, here we go. That's our destination down there. There's also a bunch of stuff around. Oh yeah, they walk in packs here. Oh, they're all coming from me right now. Nope. We want to go that way, but we also want to get the map that's over here too. Oh wait, no, that is... The map I want is kind of over here. I ain't messing with those clay people. You saw what happened to me last episode. And this is where we want to be. so bad. This will be. Get him. Forgot to. All right, and we got a refill on our flasks. Even better. Really? Not a dang thing in here. I came to the old ruins and all I got was his lousy t-shirt. There's the map that we want, and there is a merchant. Let's check it out.
His customer? Well,
Anything where we can create preventative medicine is good. I really don't use the spray mist. But if you want to use it for your build, there's the cookbook for it right there. Backstab takes him out. But it does not take him out. There we go. I'm not too worried about wasting flasks or doing anything of that nature in this area. Oh, you guys are just hiding out, but it takes 4 to beat you guys, and I am not willing to spend that much. He's dropping something. What do we got? Worth it, it looks like. Oh, there is a glove ward down here. Do not grab me, I know how that ends. Go. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's see if I missed anything over here. I don't think I did, but always worth a check. I see you up there. There are a bunch of you jerks down there, huh? When did you start throwing crap? Ow, ow. We're trying to be careful, Steve. So, where are you coming from? Okay, well, we got a group refill. That's all that matters. I have a feeling that is not going to be something that matters to me. Just a hunch. And I don't have it listed on my checklist either. That's where we just came from. I want to go this way. Couple of smithing stones, 3 that we cannot miss. That's good. I think for the purpose of the next section, we're going to up our flasks a little bit. Where am I in terms of... Okay, we are still on par for what we're trying to do. There's a talisman down here that helps with immunity to a bunch of different ailments. And we are going to pick that up. That means bullying a few ants. I'm all for it. Oops. There we go. Come on over here, sir. Another one bites dust. No, sir. Bad touch. Next up. See some clubboard over here that I can pick up. I know we're going to go down there, but... There we go. Just so that way I don't have anybody trying to sneak up behind me. Formic rod. There it is. A couple of smithing stone tools. crystal darts. Those are awesome. Hey, my lantern back on, huh? Oh, I hate those things so bad. So if you let those things spit their fog at you or whatever, they will find a way to infect you. Yeah, that's stuff. They'll infect you with insta-death. Oh boy, here we go. This place. We are going to be visiting this place a little bit later. I hate this place with a friggin' passion. That whole pool down there, you can walk in that. However, the problem is you get infected with scarlet rot. And if you don't know what that is, be thankful you don't. Because if you, let's say you get regular poisoning, you get poisoned and your health slowly begins to decrease. Scarlet rot tends to kill you very, very fast. And you need to be on top of getting your appropriate boluses in place so that way you don't end up just up and dying as soon as you try to cure it. There we go. I feel like there's going to be somebody coming up from the ground here. Yep, we're about to die. More ghost glovewort. And melted mushroom. Not like I needed those, but if you notice in the background it's a little hummy or hissy or whatever the case, that's because our air conditioner just decided to kick back on. Alright, we're on our own for this, boys. But we do have a Stake America. Hopefully we won't need to use it that much, but Engvall is going to be our man in charge of distraction. This is going to hurt. I'm going to die at least 15 times. Engvall, what are you doing, sir? There we go. Get back, sir. Really tried to get me that time. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Did I just beat him on the first try? I never beat that guy on the first try. I never beat that guy on the... What just happened? Did I get good? Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with more intelligence. No, I'll go with... Dang it. Indecisiveness. 2026. There, I committed. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting to have a moment of getting good, but I've never beaten that guy in the first shot before, so of course then again I was melee all the time and I was always just bum rushing in. Ooh, yeah. Good stuff. Well, we got the map for Ainsel River. Got the Hermit Merchant. I got the charm that I was looking for. Looted the majority of the basin down here. I think we're good. Yep, I think we're good. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do any more, because I think I've pretty much hit everything up here with the exception of there's the outskirts for the village, and the tower that I want to do is up here, but we can't do anything with that yet. In that same breath, there's another tower down here that requires the same point of entry, kind of whatever at that point. Do I want to go around to all these pagodas and pick up whatever I can, or do I just want to go into the northern part of Liurnia on the lake? That is the question, because we still haven't talked to this lady yet. We have not talked to this guy. We haven't hit up really any of the pagodas with the exception of where is it? With the exception of the one over in here, and then this one in the middle of everything. Well, let's get out of here and figure it out.
golden...
Okay, nothing to offer for bell bearing wise. Could buy another couple stone sword keys if I wanted to, but that nah, we won't do that. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rest at the table here, and I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to consider my next move, because what I could do is sequence break my own checklist on how I want to go through this for you guys, get the golden scarab, and then I'll be earning more runes at a faster rate, so that way I can get myself up faster and all that stuff. I won't be going into Altus Plateau to do the PvP part yet. However, I will consider going to get the golden scarab. That would make things kind of nice going forward. And we just get extra runes for everything, and that's always good. Or I can continue on the Northern Liurnia route and just kind of play it naturally like I intended. I already sequenced braked, I already broke sequence when I did the meteoric ore blade that I'm carrying around, but to me that was worth it. So give me about 15 minutes. I'm going to go take a bathroom break, get a few things lined up, maybe get a drink or two, and then I will be back. So I'll leave a note in the chat to let you know where I'm at, and we'll go from there. See you guys in a little bit. All right. I believe I have decided that I am going to break sequence. I will still visit that cave for the stuff that I miss out on. However, I will be going for the golden scarab. And the golden scarab is kind of up in this direction and over in this little chasm over here. So what I'll do is I will come over here. I will go through the cave, no matter how many deaths it takes me just to get that. And I will be rushing that so that way I can just get what I need. And then when the time comes in my checklist to go back, I'll still go, but I'll pick up the remaining items from that point. So here's what we're going to do. Starting at Celia Crystal Tunnel. There's no worry about breaking sequence for the story anymore. Before I head up there, I'm going to head up this little valley here. Oh, I already got it. So that was a little waste of time, but that's okay. Over there in those rooms are where we got the garments that I'm wearing right now, plus the meteoric staff and the rock sling spell. Oh, I guess I already had that one. Didn't have to go to the crystal tunnel after all. Whoops.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Welcome, valued. Please, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Trust me, man, I get it. I will buy just one of you just because. Fill up on arrows. And let's head back up the path here. There's another set of grace. Now we're looking for the big kind of flaming wall over here, where there is yet another site of grace. Reset any of those guys that are aggroed onto me, and then do a little balancing act with my horse. And where we're looking for is kind of down on that ledge. I don't know how I avoided death on that, but I did. I hate this place with a passion. However, let's do that. We're just going to be rushing through this. We're not going to pick anything up. We're just going to go straight for the boss. So the plan is to go that way. And if you're not careful, if you don't have something with the quick step skill on it, you'll just be stepping very kind of slow through that, and you don't want to do that. Scarlet Rot is nothing to joke about, so I'll let that kind of reduce a little bit. Let's get this up. Perfect. I'm going to wait for you to... There we go. No, bad rats. I really hope there's a Steak America down here. There is not. Alright, so we got to be very careful here. Oh, him up. Good. One down. All right, we got it. Yes, the gold scarab. Let's get out of here. I don't know exactly what the percentage is for the increase in souls that you get for wearing it. All I know is that it boosts the souls that you get, and more souls are always a good thing. Increases runes obtained from defeated enemies. There we go. And as long as I am up here, might as well make use of that. Everybody knows what's coming up now. From the smoldering wall, we'll just follow it again. Now let's just follow the edge out here. Can't help it. If I see shinies, I gotta pick them up. And we'll do a leap. Get some graces on the way. Fill out the map a little bit. Really? Who's following me? Down to the foot of the building here, we can pick up a couple of nice things. We got Dragonwing Grease. Got a Somber 9, a Rune Arc, and an Arteria. Okay, it doesn't really show where the fort is on there, or my general direction, but we'll head back up the hill to the south, and we're going to look for another flaming wall. I also want to mark on here for later, this place right here. There. Just to remember that for later. Follow this wall up to the fort, pretty much. We'll be jumping on top of that bad boy for a couple other nice little pickups, as long as we're here. And we're about to exploit this bad boy. Get this bad boy up. We have our golden scarab on. I don't think there's anything else that I can... And we just come over here and chop them. You see that health bar is ridiculously big. But we have a bleed weapon. So, there we go. Every time he loses about 14,000. Another bleed. And it's just rinse, lather, repeat at this point. Right before you know you're going to take him out, you pop one of those fall books, and your rune consumption, well not consumption, but the amount of runes that you earn go up considerably. exploring work, but if you're looking for a couple of quick levels, this is the way to come, especially if you're just starting the game. Okay, it's just in case. I want to pop you. And that foot lasts for like a couple of minutes, so I don't gotta worry about it. There we go, he's done. How many we get? With 5 dragon hearts, plus the dragons that accompanied him, we are up to 122,000 runes. Now, if you really wanted to exploit it, then the very last hit that he took, you could rush up here to the site of grace, sit down real quick, and you'd get the runes, but you would also keep that alive and get, you could just do it ad nauseum for as many runes as you wanted to. Okay, we're getting closer to getting we're getting closer to getting our night comet, but we got our vigor up to 30 now. Adds on almost 200 points of health, which is outstanding. So survivability is up. We should be good to go for a little while longer. Now what I'll do, because I have this up to 30, I'm going to start pumping into intelligence, maybe a couple into endurance, but mostly intelligence, just so that way we can get the night comet. There we go. Yeah, we're looking good. Alright, so that's that. We'll remember that for later, because we can break a statue open for some smithing stones on that. Then we can head back up to Liurnia and start doing stuff up there. Let's make our way over here. You will find a spirit spring. Jump down on it and jump back up. There's a smithing stone 7, another one, a stone sword key, and a smithing stone 8. So plenty of good stuff to be had in that region of Caelid. We want to go back to the Scenic Isle, and we're going to start cycling through Liurnia, and Bumbles is going nuts. I already got the maps. I think before I do anything with the NPC there and the NPC there, I'm going to take care of the Deathbird that's right there. Don't need that on. I will keep those. I will take that off and put the bow back on. hopefully I will be ready. To beat this jerk, but I could be wrong. Probably die a couple times. Where are you, sir? Ow. Okay, so I didn't die a couple times. The red feathered branch sword. If you are familiar with Dark Souls at all, you will also recognize the red tearstone ring. Basically, when your health is low enough to the point where you are about to snuff it, your attack power goes through the roof. And if you are a really, really good player, you can utilize that and just melt bosses left and right. I see people use that setup all the time, and I'm like, how? Simple explanation, I got good. All right, with that out of the way, we can also level up. Let's get our meteoric orb load back on. And our next destination hops between Destination 1 and Destination 2. No, for once it wasn't a mushroom I went for. Oh,
Hello?
speaking of devil.
Hello? Please. Over here. Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another.
No, I'm good with confronting him. Let's hear it.
Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Now, down the way to me means down south, but down the way is this bad boy right here. So let's go. Get that up and running, and let's talk to this gentleman right here.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
Give me the necklace.
Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing.
Deal.
You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
All right, so when you go into his inventory, he only has that. It's only $1,000.
All right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn? Freshly cooked it is. All right then. It's yours. If you can meet me price. I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes.
Let's talk about Rhea first.
Oh. So you met the girl, did you? All right, well, sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't all right, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
That's awfully kind. Okay. Let's take a look at what he has. Well, first of all, I'm going to bank these for now. So this prawn is actually kind of nice for upping your defense. I'll take a couple.
You're tarnished too, ain't you? Can you see it then? The guidance of grace, I mean. I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get called to the lands between. Cruel bloody joke, you ask me. Maybe something went tits-o with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time. The Earth Tree, I'm saying. Never met someone with a taste for prawn I can trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
And we got ourselves a new emote. And take that off. And we can go back and take her necklace back. Ooh, mushroom.
Should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
And speak of the devil.
Oh yes, that is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this.
A Volcano Manor invitation.
Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions.
Interesting.
Oh, and one more thing. Only for you. This land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the High Road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through. I do hope that we can meet again.
Alright, so now what she's talking about is this cave up here. You go through here, it's a pretty vertical climb, but you'll go through here, climb, fight a boss, and then you will magically appear in Altus Plateau. That's an alternate way to get up. Another way to get up is by the Lift of Dectus, which a lot of people will look over here and say, well, you were just at Fort Ferrith. Why didn't you get the other half of the Dectus Medallion and go up? That is because, like I said, I set up a checklist so that way I could take you guys through a somewhat natural progression of the game instead of being like, okay, let's rush to get this, let's rush to get this, let's rush to get this, and now we'll just steamroll everything. My whole intention was to be able to show people that you can take a natural route through this, still enjoy it, still get the requisite amount of deaths that you're going to be getting anyway, and still be fairly well powered throughout the whole thing, whatever your build might be. I just happen to be going for a magic build at this point. So eventually we will use it, do not worry, but we are going to take the roundabout way of doing things. Not so much roundabout, but more of a natural progression of things. Give me 1 second. All right. Next up, from Scenic Isle, we want to go over here because there is a flask edition that we can get. So let's do that real quick. And as long as we're at it, we also are going to put a mark right here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That is a site of grace. So it'll be easier to come in here, get the tier, and then just run right for what we need to run for over here. We also have this up here. I think there's more smithing stones here that we can get, but it's infested with friggin' lobsters. So we'll be doing the kind of roundup on that stuff a little bit later, so that way we can just round out our collection and everything. But over here there's an island with a bunch of funky looking jerks. Go. And there's the dexterity, not crystal tier. So if you lack the dexterity to wield an item, or you have enough of it, but you just want a little extra oomph in your offensive prowess, and you have a dex-based weapon, that is the perfect supplement to your Flask of Wondrous Physic. Over here we have the folly on the lake. There's another checkpoint for you wondrous tarnished folk. We'll be going underneath this area in a little while. Uh, NPC interaction plus a couple of items and a boss fight. So we will go for that in a little bit, but right now we're going to come up here to the church. There's no sacred tier there or anything like that, but look at all those mushrooms. Yeah, I don't care who you are. You're not going to get me to stop collecting mushrooms. And over here, you will see a familiar face.
Ah, there you are. You claimed a great room and had your audience with the two fingers at the round table home. What was your impression?
They honestly didn't seem right to me.
Aha, your intuition serves you well. My doubts had been piling up, you see. The words of the two fingers cannot be trusted. Truly, naught but rambling, senile delusions. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were corrupted, their guidance skewed. Even worse, the fingers harbor no love for our kind. That's the part that irks the most. Oh, I have a gift for you, something fit only for the wise.
Oh, well, thank you for the bloody fingers.
A means for circumventing the draw of the two fingers. Give it a try, won't you? And if it please you, may we meet again. I've high hopes for you, my lambkin.
You know, since I am online, here's what I'm going to do. Because you can either wait until you get to Altus Plateau to use the bloody finger, beat the invader, and then do whatever else, or we could invade somebody and I think we're going to do that. Fare, I will be right back. There's got to be... Play offline. I know that there is an option for... subtitles, display blood. There used to be icons that would show the areas with the most Twist, scroll, zoom, mark site of grace. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a thing for us. That's a marker, sites of grace. There we go. That's what we were looking for. I am looking for somewhere with easy access to just jump. A little bit by that. People looking for allies over here. People doing PvP over there. Not a lot of easy places to drop off, though, and they're all by Stillwater Cave there, so, again, not an easy place to... Also not an easy place. That looks like an easy place to... Let's do both near and far. Sir. I don't know, this might not be... Let's try this instead. The reason why I kind of want to invade in this area is not so much for player versus player, because I don't like player versus player, to be honest, mostly because I suck. But I want to be able to go to a place that's easy to jump off a cliff and just initiate I want to be able to initiate a player versus player where it's easy to jump off a cliff. I just want to do it 3 times, call it a day, or here's what I'll do instead. Ooh, I'm invading. So there's number 1. Hopefully they put me near a cliff. is there a way to get out of here? Okay, I see him over there. I'll let Mona do her thing. No! Don't die. Mona, come on. You can do it. There, now they're going to come over to me. Here's what I'll do. There we go. No! Oh, no. I wasn't trying to get you killed, lady. I am so sorry. Well, that's messed up. That kind of bums me out. I have a feeling that that completed that part of the quest. I could be wrong, but I think you're supposed to beat the invader if you just want to go straight to the next portion. I'm going to find out. Mona, if you are seeing this somehow, I am so sorry that I probably ended up flustering you enough to kind of pass on that.
Be sure to try that. There's no reason tarnished.
Okay, so now I need to do it 3 times. Yeah, let's do this. I think I'll finish this out with... There we go. That way, if I invade somebody, they'll be like, why are they showing up in the buff? Oh, jeez. I don't know if they got some firecrackers going on out there or thunder, but it is not doing me any favors tonight. Yeah, those things are loud, man. Somebody's having a good time. But every once in a while, those booms go off, and it just scares the crap out of me. As long as we're waiting. Any sheep I can punch? I can see you. Come here. Really, get over here. Ah, greatest Elden Ring player ever. Come here, you too. Sir. Yay, I'm invading another world. Hopefully one that I can just jump off a cliff. So this is the second invasion. Yes. Goodbye. That's the kind of invasion we want to go for. See, look at me. I couldn't even kill one of those things back at the beginning of the game. Now, I am untouchable. I have become death. Killer of sheep. Oh, come here. No, sir. Go back that way. Ha ha! Did we already get our 3? Let's go have him kill us. The gang squad. Good job, boys and girls. That was awesome. All right, with that said, we should be good to go for the next part of this, if I am not mistaken. Put back on our stuff here. Travel, travel. Oh, nope. Travel. And travel. And put back that and that. Get angle back up. All right. I don't need those multiplier indicators up anymore, I don't think. What that does is saves us time in going to Altus Plateau in order to do the programmed in invasion. It's a little farther into the game, and it's like, get it done as quick as possible.
Oh, Lambkin, so pleased you're here.
Oh, good.
I'm glad that you're enjoying my gift. I knew it from the very start. You have a taste for noble blood. I wish to anoint you a proper inductee. A knight to serve Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, and establish a new dynasty. Luminary Moog has strength, vision, and of course, love. So, what do you say, my lambkin?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes. Who would have it any other way? Now, take this.
Lord of Blood's favor. So it's basically just a scarf, and he's going to tell you what to do with it.
For your final trial, soak the cloth with a maiden's blood. Normally, this ritual would involve killing one's own maiden and recanting the wisdom of the two fingers. But since you are maidenless, the blood of anyone's maiden will do. The cloth is your final trial. Soak it with the blood of a maiden. The blood of anyone's maiden will do. You are maidenless, after all.
Well, thanks for reminding me I have no bitches. Anyway, guess what? We've already done what we needed to do on that. We just have to go there and click on something. So normally what a lot of people would do when this first came out was there is the area here. I don't remember if it's the Four Sisters is what it's called, or the Four Belfries. But you would come up here, get an imbued key. You'd go to this kiosk or this kind of station or whatever, unlock it, and it would warp you back to the beginning of the game where you died to the Grafted Scion. So it would warp you here, you'd cross the bridge, and you'd face the tutorial boss. You'd beat him, and then you'd come back up here and get the Main's Blood that way. Option 2, if Irina were still alive, you could come back to the Bridge of Sacrifice and use her as a target for it. Another option, which is one that we've already done, is to go back to the Church of Inhibition, which is what we're going to do. See that lady right there? There you go. Lord of Blood's favor has been doused in Maiden's blood. You're about to find out why we're doing this. This is going to make life so much easier from now on. Let's go ahead and put a point back on that. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Talk to Varia one more time.
Ah, my lambkin, you've completed your final trial. And with this, you are a formal inductee. A knight who will assist Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, in the establishment of a new dynasty. Now, give me your finger. This noble blood will be an immutable badge of honor once it settles inside of you.
Offer him the finger.
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
He just cut off your finger.
Never forget that feeling of agony, for it is what binds you to Luminary Moog, to all of us. You have the sweetest scream, my lambkin. Oh, another thing. You should have this.
And that's what we did this all for.
A medal granted by the new Mogwin dynasty, with the power to grant audience with Luminary Moog. I've gone out of my way to provide one to you. But you mustn't use it just yet. The meeting must wait until the Mogwin dynasty commences. Luminary Moog yet slumbers beside the divinity. We must endure a little longer.
So there you go. That is our gateway to crazy amounts of leveling. He says don't use it yet. Here's the item description. Proof that one is a glorious knight of the new dynasty of Mogwin that the Lord of Blood will inaugurate. Used to be granted audience with Mog, only it is not yet time. For Mog yet slumbers beside the divinity. Be patient. The new dynasty is nigh. I'm going to use it anyway. Thanks, Vare. There we go. So we're going to grab a map. Makes it a little bit easier to navigate around. Using that metal puts you right on the path to get up to the boss. Which, it's okay. But we're not here for that. We're here in order to get to a good farming spot. Okay, getting there is half the fun too. You got to rush your ass if you want to survive around here. That's not the way I wanted to go. something up in there, but I also want to be extremely careful not to bother any of those red folk. They will mess up your stuff in a real quick heartbeat. Kind of give them a wide berth, and this is the area we are getting to up here. Let's reset just in case. This would be the beginning of the area. So yes, we just kind of worked our way backwards. But in order for this to be good, you want at least an Arrow's Reach Talisman, a bow, and a lot of free time. And usually what'll happen is that bird is going to patrol back down this way. Shoot him, he falls off of that, and every time you do that, you get, with the Golden Scarab, 13,000 experience points. Rest, get back over here. And there you go. There's another 13,000. See if I can get the pacing. Oh, I just hit the tree. Really? Come on. You're a jerk. There we go. Getting the timing down so that way you can get it. Like, oh, I just missed him again. But that's the basic there we go. Sometimes you get lucky and you can just get over here. Really? Come on. There we go. He's gonna fall. And you can do this ad nauseum in order to get your levels to their desired numbers here. This is where I'm going to end it, and I am going to go nuts on leveling. So I will end it here. I want to thank you guys for coming in and enjoying the stream with me, or if you're watching this at a later time, thank you for giving it a check out. And thank you for your support for my wife's endeavors in order to get to New York. She really appreciates y'all. And like I said, if you can donate, that's great. If you can't, there's no obligation to. Just come and have fun and watch me suck at this. Beyond that, hope you're having a good night. It's the beginning of the weekend, so whatever you do, be safe and have a good time doing whatever you're going to be doing. So take care. Thank you again to everybody, and we will talk to you another time. Probably tomorrow night or afternoon. I don't know. Whichever one kind of reaches out to me the most, but we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.